we won't need the DPS meter anymore. We're not actually interested in how much damage we're going to be dealing in the next story instance, but it is a story instance that we are expected to do, and that story instance being the Scarlet's End, basically. It's actually called that as well. Scarlet's End, the story of the conclusion, basically the finale of the Living World season, re-implemented in 2023. Hi there, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I know I said I will be streaming on Tuesday. I did find some time today, and I wanted to use it quite irresponsibly. I should probably be cleaning the house, but I did want to finish this episode so we can, start with the Tuesday's patch. However, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream on Tuesday in the end. Originally, I thought I would, but it is possible we're going to push it to Thursday. Just some circumstances. It doesn't matter. I don't want to dwell on it because we have about an hour of play ahead of us today. So let's make the most out of it, actually. So let's watch this cutscene. Not much of a cutscene. But yeah, this is a solo instance, and from what I know, it always has been, or for
Good.
a party.
We're all here.
Yeah, just in time too.
A party of 5.
Scarlet's wounded.
Be careful. Just because she's down doesn't mean she's out. All together then?
All together. Let's finish this for good.
Why don't you lead the way? We'll be right behind you.
Oh yeah, achievements, of course, achievements. Which I do believe there's no investigative study, which is the thing that haunts us throughout this, and we will be going back for some of these things. However, after the battle, dawn of the next journey, honored guests, in tune. It seems we did miss this one. And it was supposed to track, probably due to some AoEs. There's a warning on the wiki that AoEs actually do kind of contribute to you failing this. So I guess that's what must have happened, because I'm pretty sure I was very careful with this. There is some investigative record. I don't know if this is in this instance. We will see the battle on the Breachmaker. That's not this one. That's the Edge of the Mists. Complete the story chapter, Scarlet's End. That's this one, but it's a gimme. I'm not even gonna open it. And there is supposed to be an audio log, a hidden audio log, which.
Looks like the stone warband
Okay.
in your grasp.
As is glory for you, Bram. We'll do this together.
I should be on the lookout here. I do not want to repeat instances today, just by, virtue of not having that much time. Also, I would have sworn this would be a brilliant way to hide an audio log, to let you or force you into backtracking, basically. But there seems to be nothing here, so. Cleverly hidden somewhere else, I guess. But also, we're in the Breachmaker now, a place we haven't been in ages, and I have no real recollection of. There is this one little cutscene that I remember from this, but basically nothing else. And no audio logs, no conspicuous places where we could find that. Actually. Scour this.
Just look at you.
If
All you heroes. And here,
At the center, little old me. Aren't you even curious about why I did it? All this chaos and destruction?
It doesn't matter now. You're done.
You failed.
Wrong. Tyria will bow before a new master.
No. We'll stand together against any enemy.
Yeah, we're Tyrians. We don't like getting pushed around.
So, what now? You big, strong heroes going to take me to jail?
Something like that.
Jory, be careful.
I'll do something, all right. I'll end this for good.
That's it. Come and get me, if you dare.
Bram, talk to me. Your leg.
It's broken. I know. I'll be okay. Go, get her.
What? Go? No, I can't leave you here like this. It's too dangerous. We have to get you out of here.
Go, Rox. It's your chance to get in the warband. You have to.
I don't have to do anything. I'm not leaving you alone in such a vulnerable position.
Jory? Jory! Oh, sweet Dwayna, help her. She's not...
Guess we're alone.
Monster!
Well, now Casimir's actually rushing her. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ow. Let's finish her. Fuck you. Oh, what the hell? This is cheating, isn't it? Oh, she's completely fighting this world out. Is this unblockable or something?
I will finish what I started here. I will!
Ow. For real?
I'll keep her occupied. You get in there and do what needs to be
Ow.
done. I'm over here. Oh,
I'm just supposed to wait then?
I'll kill every last one of you. I'm over here. You can't prove this isn't how it was supposed to go.
Can I do it now? Can I? Bam!
You think my
Good finisher.
saves you? Too late.
And yeah, she drops the nuke anyway.
Oh God.
The fail safe. I don't want to check up on my friends. I want to check up on the audio logs over here. This is such a tiny instance. Like, where the hell is it? It's got to be somewhere out here, right? It's not on Scarlet's body. If I'm gonna miss it again, it's not that this is a hard instance or anything. We can easily repeat this, but. Hidden logs. Find and listen to. Okay, it should be an audio log. It should be an audio log. Okay, I can't see anything. I don't think it's actually here. It's got to be further away. But, you know, this is a tiny instance. Like, there's not going to be a continuation to this, is there? We're going to check up on our friends and that's it. This is the end of it. She's fine, by the way, guys. Don't worry. I know you know this because she's alive in all the episodes beyond this, up to and including the newest story. Even though she's very badly bruised and beaten over here. Yeah, they do kiss. There's the lesbian kiss. That's the scene everybody remembers.
I thought.
Representation, yay! I'm not actually opposed to any of this or whatever. It's just a little silly. There would ever be a controversy or anything.
Definitely a good thing, my friend. Definitely a good thing. All right, hero.
Alright,
That's
we're
enough
back.
cuddling for now. You better report this to Magnus. I bet everyone on the ground could use some good news. What the?
See, and this is what happens. Okay, I'm turning off the overlay again. It's fine. Oh, you don't have any sound, sorry. Ruined. The whole episode ruined. I had it pretty loud actually, and I haven't noticed until now. Which is certainly a good sign. Sorry, I keep talking. There's nothing happening though, it's just music. You're fine with that, right? And yeah, the big ass reveal. I don't think that this has been spoiled or anything. This was actually a big ass mic drop moment.
Yes, Fit. We need to retreat. The whole place is coming down. Hurry!
Okay, apparently the whole place is coming down. Hold on, some yellow stuff popped up. They won't boot me out of here. Energy probe map. This map of the area has the locations of all Scarlet's probes and plotted on it. Look for a way to shut down the drill. There's no obvious way to shut down the drill. Someone with more engineering knowledge will have to figure it out. Okay, let's leave that. There's the audio log. Better listen to it.
There's nothing else I can do. Jenna didn't listen. Trin. What disappointment. We were born to call you Mother. The others look to you for protection, guidance. They follow you like livestock. Where's my guidance? With my neatly paved path to enlightenment. There is no path. My cards were dealt in blood. My mind torn open. I only have one option, and the earth will crumble and crack beneath it.
Very similar audio logs, audio log to the ones left by Anka. One of the displays shows a set of pulsing lines that all converge on the spot directly below the drill. Those must be the ley lines Taimi mentioned. And marionette control panel. This set of controls looks specifically tailored to the marionette weapon. It may be that Scarlet controlled the weapon test from this very location. Examine the drill blueprints lying nearby. The drill can only cut into, not channel anything out of, the ground. Scarlet intended only to disrupt the ley lines, not to tap the energy in them. And yeah, that's exactly what she did, and redirected them to Mordremoth somehow. Okay, let's actually get out of here. Put on the signet. Be a little quicker on our feet. We are going the right way out, right? Yeah, where are my friends? I have no clue. But whatever, that's Scarlet's End, and we progressed the meta achievement. The ultimate reward is the Breachmaker drive loop. Anyway, let's exit to Gandharn, I guess. And after the battle, Casimir writes, "Dear Conjurer Rack, please join us at the Dead End Bar in the Divinity's Reach for a celebration of our victory over Scarlet. We'd really love it if you could attend. Rox and Bram have already sent an RSVP in the form of a bottle of Char whiskey and a keg of Norn beer. You don't have to bring anything but your smile, though you'll probably want to wear a bit more than that. Casimir." Okay, thank you. Delete immediately. And let's go through the gates, I guess. The Asura gates. There is something we need to find at the Dead Ends bar. It's for our investigations. It's not the investigative record, but it is for the study. The Dead End celebration. I don't know if that's the instance, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess it is. Also, what else? After the battle, I'm pretty sure there was something mentioned about this episode. That we need to complete it, that's a given. Honored guests, that's not until after that. And that seems to be it. Yeah, that seems to be it. Just keep an eye out for documents then. For those hidden documents, it's fine. Quite a bit of instances, and I'm betting this one will be pretty talky. It's gonna be pretty dialogue heavy. I'm willing to bet, which is fine, I guess. But also, I know why it didn't deafen me, because there's no music either. That's why it's been so non-intrusive to me. I've been playing without music all this time. I do wonder whether the instances are... What the fuck? Where does it lead me to? We're at a completely opposite direction. Let me just waypoint again. Okay, also could have griffined here. Too late for that. Wouldn't speed up anything now. After the battle, the Dead End celebration. Yes, that's the instance. So we are looking for a document.
Look who's here.
Greetings, my friend.
We're celebrating Scarlet's demise. It's good you could make it.
Yeah.
Will you relax, Bram? Sit down. If you keep standing on that leg...
Better ease up on that leg, B, or it won't heal right.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Is that why you make that bear noise every time you sit down?
That's just the spirit moving in me.
A toast to the hero of the hour and all.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. So, tell me, how did it feel to stomp the evil snot out of Scarlet?
I will tell you in a second. No, actually, I can probably tell you right away.
How pleasant to see you.
No, no dialogue. Okay. So tell us, how did it feel when you finished Scarlet for good? But don't make me laugh. My ribs are still sore. Not as sweet as a kiss.
Oh, no, you did not just.
Oh, she did laugh.
Hi. What's so funny?
Hey, who let the rabbit out of its cage?
That's not funny. Join us, Tiny. We're celebrating our victory over Scarlet. Would you like some juice? I suppose we should celebrate while we still can.
What's gotten you down in foul mood, huh? Pesky little Asura.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Come on, kid. What are you talking about?
You know, don't you? Scarlet wasn't just fooling around. You know something? Tell us.
Ooh.
It wasn't me.
Don't hold anything back. We're all ears. You know Scarlet better than any of us. After all, you killed her. So what's Tiny talking about? I think all of Tyria heard the dragon's cry. Is that what you think it was? A dragon? Oh, it would make so much sense to think that Scarlet was messing with the dragons. I believe that was her plan all along. Her drill caused one of them to stir. Yes, we heard it too. Which one do you think it was? Primordus? Kralkatorrik? Jormag? Do you think one is sleeping beneath Lion's Arch? No, I think Scarlet disturbed the ley lines, knowing they feed the dragons. I don't understand. The dragons consume magic. The ley lines are currents in an ocean of magic. And Scarlet threw a giant rock in that pool, sending ripples out to the dragon. It makes sense. You're brilliant, does it? Okay. I've been crafting this theory and assembling the pieces for a while now.
Much as I loathe to even entertain the idea, I do believe you're right.
And here we thought Scarlet was the worst of our problems.
I'm not afraid of no dragon.
Bran, I'll have to take you to the Brand sometime. No single warrior can stand alone against a dragon.
Fortunately, we have each other.
What the fuck is the laughing matter?
What?
With you on our team, Squeak, how could we possibly lose?
Genuinely, they were just laughing because she's tiny. That's pretty ableist, or I don't know. The fact
Who
that
let
she's
that bear in here?
Don't make me laugh.
Hey, that's my line.
We'd better feed that bear before it decides we're food.
And I requested a roast chicken from the kitchen. We'll eat soon.
okay. I guess this is the time to look for documents. Of course, something's gonna happen. Yeah. It's Belinda. We
Little Miss
all know how.
Have you any idea how difficult you've been making my life? Mother never shuts up about you.
I told you never to call me that.
You told me lots of things, sis.
Sis? Jory, is this your sister?
Yes. Come on in, Belinda. Say hello to my friends.
It would be my pleasure.
She's also Timey, by the way. The same voice actress. Now you
Hi,
will not
Marjorie's
be able to
friends.
unhear it.
You're the band that took out Scarlet. I'm honored to meet you all. Congratulations on killing Scarlet. That Sylvari was trouble with a capital T. So how are you? You're looking a little skinny.
Oh, gods, don't tell Mama that. Besides, look at you. Getting fat in that cushy new Seraph post of yours.
Oh, I don't think she's fat at all.
Why, thank you. My sister's always been jealous of my voluptuous figure. She used to call me Big Belly.
Only because you called me Little Miss Margie. Like I was some snooty noble or something.
Oh,
You were snooty. Marjorie used to order me and all the other kids around, even though she was the youngest.
What's this about Mama fretting?
You know how she gets. And when she heard you'd been in the fight against Scarlet, well,
She sent you to check on me.
I'm to report back this evening. I can't stay long, my dear. I'm just here to count your limbs and listen to your heart. So, how is your heart?
Strong as ever. What do you think of Casimir?
She's beautiful and charming, but isn't she from a noble family?
She used to be. Her family lost its titles under tragic circumstances. She's one of us now. She works for me.
I see. Well, in that case, I wish you and her every happiness. I can see that you care deeply for her.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
All right,
I heard you dealt the killing blow to Scarlet.
it's fine.
You have my respect and gratitude.
Yeah. Just wait. I'll have some job to do here. Okay, but I don't actually see any notes, which is weird because there's not a lot of places that it would be hiding. And I hope it's not actually timed in that I could miss it just by talking to people, which I don't think is something they would do, but was it definitively the celebration? Yeah, the Dead End Bar celebration. That's exactly the name of the instance as we entered. That's what appeared on the loading screen. There needs to be something over here. I personally reported your victory over Scarlet to Logan Thackeray. He sends his regards. That was kind of you. It was purely selfish. For the first time in my life, I actually feel sincere when I brag about the people I fight beside. I never felt that in the Ministry Guard. Why did you quit the Guard anyway? That's a long story, perhaps for another day. I'll just say that I overstayed my welcome. Did they kick you out? No, I quit of my own accord. I guess I couldn't take the political games anymore. I'm a simple woman. Right and wrong, truth and lies. I'm not a fan of gray. Their loss is our gain. You really believe that stuff about Scarlet poking the dragon? Yeah, I do. Well, you've got it right. Scarlet wanted to reach a dragon, and she succeeded. Quite impressive, when you stop to think about it. I have a theory about why, but what do you think? Why do our greatest minds ever do anything? In order to know, to learn, and to understand. I think she was more practical than she let on. Or more crazy. I'm gonna guess she was hoping to make a dragon or two mad so they would attack. Doesn't matter. All that matters is she's dead now. How's your leg? It's okay. Better. I'm ignoring it. My legend is in the bog, and I can't believe I have to wait for this leg to get better. It's making me as crazy as Scarlet. Your legend isn't in the bog. Sure it is. I might as well be starting from scratch. I'll go down in history as the guy who couldn't hold his own in the fight against Scarlet. Not true. One fight doesn't make or break a legend. I guess Timey would have the same dialogue. Hi, Ivlek, nebo zdar. Ano, zítra bude nové story, to je přesně proč se snažím dohnat ještě tohleto, protože je to poprvé o té reimplementace, co to hraju, takže tady mám takový rest, který se snažím stáhnout, abychom mohli zítra navázat a nemuseli přerušovat tuhletu epizodu. Alright, yeah, just something about talking about the story being tomorrow's patch, continuing the End of Dragon story actually, and me not wanting to interrupt this one just to get to the newest stuff, because this is my main character, and it would be a shame having to wait. I still don't know whether there is any proper document for their investigative, what is it? It's not called study? Yeah, it is study. I genuinely don't know where to look for it. It's weird. It might not actually show up again until I talk to everybody. We'll test that theory soon enough, because I genuinely don't know where to look. I genuinely have no fucking clue. There's not that many places to hide it. And I do doubt they would be super sneaky as to like place it here or something on these counters where you can't even reach it properly. So I am guessing we are just not allowed to read it yet. Okay? Okay. Alright, let's talk to the other NPCs. I bet you're wondering why Frostbite and I are hiding out in a human bar, in a human city. Not especially. We were all invited. Well, since you asked, Frostbite is afraid to report to Rytlock. Since we didn't actually help kill Scarlet, exactly, I've been ignoring his summons. I don't know if I'm ashamed or scared or... Why are you afraid? Surely he'll understand. It's a char thing. Technically, he could get me for disobeying an order. What? You mean Coward Marshal, right? No, I mean it's within his right to kill me on the spot for disobeying his direct order. And besides, I don't think I want to join his warband. Not after everything that happened. Change of heart? I've met all of you now. If I joined the Stone Warband, well, I'm afraid all of this would have to end, and I don't want that. You've helped me in so many ways. Rox, you okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. I just never imagined that I'd be this happy. I found my own warband in all of you. You and Bram have helped me in so many ways. If Nonus could see me now. Nonus? Have you mentioned him before? My mate. He died during the cave-in. My entire warband died that day, actually. Rufinus, Skewer. Remember back in the mine how I said I was afraid of explosions? Oh, Rox. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's been a long time. But standing here now, I'm okay. I will never not miss Nonus. I miss him with all of my being, but now I have all of you. I found my own warband. We love you, Rox. This whole dragon thing has me a little sick to my stomach. Why can't they just go back to sleep? It's complicated. Say, are those your roses? Yes, isn't Jory sweet? She got them for me, because she's proud of how I stood up to Scarlet. As she should be. How are you after all that? I still can't believe it was me. And you? You were amazing. We fielded everything she threw at us. It was like we were of one mind. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, sure you could have. All I did was distract her a bit. You're the one she was really afraid of. Feels good to overcome evil. I never thought, until I met Jory and you, that I'd be the kind of person who'd overcome evil. I've noticed something though. My hiccups are gone. You're braver than you think. Okay, and that's pretty much the dialogue we can actually extract from these people. The bartender doesn't say anything interesting. Save for his normal quip. Okay, let's talk to Belinda, I guess. What else can we do here? Margie's told me a lot about you. She really respects you, you know. I appreciate it that you've got her back. She's always been such a loner. We have a good team. So, you're a Seraph, huh? That's right. I'm posted at Fort Salma, but in a week they're sending me on a long expedition into the Brisbane wildlands. I came home to see my mother before we leave. That's a lot of adventure for a Seraph, isn't it? Yes, it is, but we're after a group of black market traders who've been disrupting the economy here in the city. Our reports say that's where they're headquartered. Safe journey,
Bye,
then.
everyone. It was so nice to meet you all.
Until we meet again.
Did you get in trouble for roaming the camp?
No. Yes. Zoja gave me extra calculations as a punishment.
Good to see
and
you.
I never got to see Scarlet.
Sounds like Zoja cares about you.
No, she doesn't. She cares about her record. If I do well, it reflects positively on her as my college mentor.
So you don't like Zoja's college?
I was not designed to be in synergetics.
Huh.
I was designed for statics.
I don't know what
Statics.
that means.
It means I'd rather make stuff than talk about making stuff.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Yeah, sure, Brian. Keep telling yourself that.
Must be nice to have a sister.
Hey, hold on. I need that note that was left there by Belinda. Don't boot me out of the instance. Don't you dare. Don't you dare end the fucking instance. You're not ending the instance, right? You're not ending the instance without me fucking leaving the instance. You're not doing that. To be fucking continued. You're not fucking doing that. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Alright. It's cool. Oh, there's an epilogue, of course. I said it was gonna be so talky.
You want to hear about the new Aether Phaser I invented for my golem? I modeled it after Scarlet's tech.
Uh-huh.
It works just fine, but I have to keep adjusting the gorometer. I had to shave down the Minius array wheel in order to get it to fit on Scruffy, but I got it. Next, I'm gonna make him a panmetric listening device so he can warn me in advance if someone's sneaking up on me. Hey, Bram. I like you. Because you're big and dumb.
Shut up.
They got a lot of mileage out of that single recorded dialogue. Okay, Timey. I told you so. I told you all. I knew Scarlet had grand plans, but did you listen? No. And now there's at least one dragon, maybe more, who want to destroy all of Tyria. You also told us Scarlet was fascinating. I didn't lie. She was. Okay, maybe I underestimated just how dangerous she was, but that's a minor thing. I just wanted to see her lab and may be her apprentice for a while. She'd have killed you. I know that. That's why I didn't do it, silly. You were right about her grand plans, though. Okay, yeah, she's actually had unique dialogue. Not tied to Bram. Okay, and Marjorie, personally, Logan Thackeray. Okay, we've heard all of this, and there's the note. Letter from Dad. There is actually a dad to Marjorie. Wow. Marjorie, I didn't want to intrude, but when your sister told me she was going to stop by the bar, I wanted to write. Hello. This is your father. I know we haven't spoken in a while, but your mother isn't feeling well. Elise is 7 months pregnant and can't help at the house much, and Mireille is already running the shop with my growing abscesses. I'm trying not to be intrusive here, and I'm not trying to make demands. Your mother would just like to see you. I would like to see you too. I hope you're recovering. We prayed to the Six every night that you'd make it home alive. Casimir too. We'd love to meet her someday if you'd like that. Best, Dad. I do wonder what happened between them. I don't think they ever concluded that story. It's weird that they're bringing it up here. It might be that as time goes on, we will actually meet Marjorie's dad and stuff. We'll see. It's actually weeks later. For some reason, we've been hanging out on the stairs of the dead-end bar. This is from Captain Alan Keel, whose voice I can't really do, but neither can I do the voice of any of the characters I've been trying to do, so... Kanjurarak. The Lion's Arch reconstruction effort is in full swing, but even with help from our friends and neighbors across the area, it's slow going. Queen Jenna has offered her support, and our mercantile partners, the Zephyrites, are inbound to offer their support, renew their commitment to our shared trade agreement, and see Scarlet's devastation firsthand. I want to provide the Zephyrites with the most prestigious reception I can muster, so I'm calling on heroes like you to join me in welcoming them back. I'd consider it a great favor if you and any of your adventuring friends could join me in Lion's Arch to greet the Zephyrites. Thanks in advance. I look forward to your arrival. Captain Alan Keel, whatever. Okay, let's go to the Lion's Arch honored guests. By the way, yeah, that's probably gonna be the next instance. Lion's Arch honored guests, not the Dawn of the Next Journey. That's the story step, but not the instance itself. Let's see what we've got here. I guess here time is summary of Scarlet's War. Okay. Then what do we got? That's the battle. And that's it. And also investigative study, of course. Lion's Arch honored guests. So dancing with that and crinkled letter. 2 more documents in the next instance. And this does seem to be like the last instance of the patch. So we might be actually finishing up here. Of course, we do want to go back for some of the documents we missed. And maybe something a little extra, even though we got 20 minutes to finish. So roughly 20 minutes. We can go a little over time, I guess. But not too much. I'd rather not do that. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Right next to the lighthouse. Interesting here. Dawn of the Next Journey. And the Broken Lion's Arch, which it used to be in this state, basically, in this broken state for months on end. Like, not a couple of months, like insanely long.
Hello there.
Hello, Zephyrite.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there are so many
How do you do?
NPCs. Fuck you.
How do you do?
I don't want to
On
do all
behalf
this.
of the Captain's Council and this worthy assembly, welcome Zephyrites. I'm sorry Lion's Arch is still a work in progress, but key services have been restored and the Lion Guard are patrolling.
No need to apologize, Captain. We came to offer our support and to assure you our trade agreement remains intact. To start, we're donating a shipment of much-needed supplies, which we have staged here on the docks. We're also organizing a series of attractions, with a portion of the proceeds going to the Lion's Arch Relief Fund.
That's very kind, sir, and much appreciated. We should withdraw to the council chambers to discuss details. But first, let me introduce you to some of the heroes who prevented the total destruction of our city.
Oh, thank you.
I
Thank you.
present to you the team of Casimir Mead, Marjorie Delacroix, Brem Erson, Rox, and Taimi, I believe?
That's right! Timey and Scruffy. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Important Zephyrite. I would love a chance to inspect.
Smile and wave, Timey. Just smile and wave. Please?
Along with their leader, these brave people have been the city's staunchest and most effective
doesn't even know my
volunteer
name.
defenders. They brought down Scarlet Briar once and for all, and they did so at considerable cost to themselves.
I am honored to meet you all. In the face of such barbarity, the cause of peace requires formidable defenders. I hope you all enjoy the diversions at Labyrinthine Cliffs. I understand there are also amusements in Divinity's Reach.
Aye. Queen Jenna has generously reopened the Crown Pavilion and is also donating the proceeds to Lion's Arch.
Splendid. We have arranged for transport between the cliffs and the human capital for whoever desires it.
Can we just go straight to Divinity's Reach? Scarlet pretty much ruined the Crown Pavilion for me last time.
By all means, experience the attractions in any order you choose. Heroes at a festival definitely help draw a crowd.
Hear, hear. The Council appreciates your participation and the positive impact it creates. Enjoy the festival.
They're talking about it as if the festival was.
Our mission is to enjoy ourselves and to be seen doing it. I say we go.
Recognition.
How's the leg?
It's fine. And before you ask again, no, I don't want one of your good luck charms.
You know one of mine won't work. It has to be personal. I wish you let me help you pick one out. Otherwise, you're gonna get injured again. Once misfortune finds you, it doesn't just go away. You have to counter it.
Wolf's Tail, is this what they mean by being mothered? I'm suddenly glad mine was never around.
Somebody's in a sour mood. But I know a cure for crankiness. Bashing things to benefit Lion's Arch.
I like the Zephyrites.
Oh,
And
God.
I like seeing your face healed.
There's gonna be so
I
much
appreciate
epilogue
the
dialogue
concern,
as well.
But please, enough with the fretting about my face.
It was a lot more than a cosmetic injury, and you know it. I thought you were dead. Never scare me like that again.
Ooh.
So, do I get to come along this time? Or are you going to sideline me in some camp again?
Nobody's sidelined you. With all the miasma and aether blades and whatnot, we were trying to get people out, not bring them in.
You should have known better. I followed Scarlet's progress for months. Did you really think I'd miss her big finish?
Be glad you did. Some of us were there and still didn't get to see it through.
That's because I wasn't there. Let that be a lesson to you. Never make a move without Timey and Scruffy.
Yeah, I'll think about that. Anyway, I'm off to the Divinity's Reach attractions. I'll see you around, kid.
Wait. No, she just straight up leaves.
Are you going to the festival? Bram said I could go.
Did he now? From what I've heard, you have a slight problem with the truth where Bram is concerned.
Jory, be nice. Of course you can go. Miss Delacroix is naturally suspicious. Pay her no mind.
Oh, I won't. But Bram wants to go see Divinity's Reach, and I'd rather see Zephyrite stuff. Can I go with you?
Where are your actual legal guardians? Didn't Progeny Protective Services assign someone to you?
They know where I am, obviously. But let's just say I released myself on my own reconnaissance.
Uh-huh. Alright. Oh, there is so much dialogue that I will have to read. Whatever, okay. Casimir, I'm glad to see everyone coming together in support of Lion Sarge. Scarlet nearly destroyed the whole city, so it'll take a global effort to bring it back. How are things with you and Jory? We're very happy. Jory's still a little sore from her injuries, but she's eager to get back to her regular workload. We both are. Goodbye. When will you get back to investigating? We do have a lot to follow up on, don't we? I figure as soon as we're done here and both Jory and Bram are fully healed, we'll be right back in the thick of things. Goodbye.
Join me.
This is a little public for me, but it's a good cause. It's nice to be out and about with Cass without us having to track down criminals and malcontents. What's next for Delacroix Investigations? You mean besides following up on that roar we heard after Scarlet fell? Healing up, spending time with Cass, and enjoying this festival? Don't worry, I'll be ready for action soon enough. You and Cass seem to be getting along. You have a keen eye. I'd say we're happier than two scrit in a jewelry store after hours. Goodbye. Okay, so there is an achievement for listening to Timey, pre-literally. So this could be a little long. I'm glad to be on the VIP guest list this time around. I may not have had a direct hand in killing Scarlet, but Scruffy and I did our share leading up to it. How are you feeling? Thanks you for asking. My legs are good today, discomfort-wise, but I can't get complacent. My mobility is capricious, changing from 1 hour to the next. Luckily, Scruffy is always standing by. I'm wondering how you like being counted among the heroes Gil invited. I'm glad to be on the VIP list this time around. We've heard that. Still a fan of Scarlet's? Hardly. I admired her ingenuity, whatever, and her work was impressive, but she was way too haphazard in her methodologies. Okay, no complicated words, please. I'm working on a research paper about her, though. Want to hear what I have to say so far? Ready when you are. First thing Scarlet did was combine Dredge and Flame Legion as the Molten Alliance. They leveled whole villages, took dozens of captives, and drove hundreds from their homes. Go on. Next, she had her Aetherblade pilots assassinate a member of the Captain's Council during Dragon Bash. The idea was to create a vacancy that she could fill with one of her minions. Go on. Then she hijacked the Queen's Jubilee in Divinity's Reach and turned the Watch Knights into her own mechanical shock troops. She also tried to kill the Queen, stripped a foppish nobleman down to his undies and threw him in a big cauldron. She converted a Nightmare Court arbor into an Aetherblade chip factory, and then she got the Crate to work with the Nightmare Court. This toxic alliance raised a huge plant tower in Kessex Hills to manufacture a debilitating hallucinogen. It made people's worst fear and memories seem to come to life. Very nasty stuff. She unleashed the giant marionette. I was there for that part. And roused the three-headed jungle worm. That's when we realized she was looking for ley lines. Specifically, the one on the Lion's Arch. So she hit the arch with everything she had. The city was almost destroyed and had to be evacuated. But a brave band of heroes was there to stop her. They didn't include me, even though I helped figure out the ley line stuff. Her attack roused something. Everybody heard that awful noise after Scarlet fell. We just don't know what made it. Which brings us up to the present day. Scarlet's gone, but whatever she set in motion is still a threat. But as soon as we find the threat, we'll put a stop to it. Because this time, Scruffy and I will be there. The end. Well, what do you think? It's still a work in progress, and I'd like to add some illustrations and schematics of Scarlet's greatest creations, but I think it's a good start. You've really done your homework, Timey. Good job. And we actually get something for it, which is Scarlet's Secret Stash. I don't know if that's the thing that explodes into our face when we open it, but Might as well be. Okay, there's one of the lore documents, and the second one is right here. So this is the crinkled letter. Teacher, I send good tidings from the Labyrinthine Cliffs. The weather is balmy with a light rain, but the other aspect masters and I are working to make certain there'll be nothing but clear skies ahead for our journey west. I hope our efforts in Lance Arch fare just as well. They've been through much. If only they knew there was greater cause to hope. Glenn's legacy is with us, a shining beacon to herald a new age. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's hard not to be excited. I wish you well in your charitable efforts. Festivities in the bazaar are nearly ready for visitors. Here's to one last hurrah before we embark. Alas, and so we go. Master of Lightning. Okay, so that's one of the Zephyrites writing to the dude that was just here. And then there's Snargle Goldclaws. I do believe this is like a prototype. They can't do this about Abaddon. They can't do this. Abaddon's voice cracked. You don't deserve to be. They find my methods too harsh, my dear. Even now, he approaches to replace me. But if they knew half the things I knew, the secrets of this world, they would never. Doom reached out and gently grasped his lover's betentacled face. All things come to an end, my sweet calamari. Jesus. He said, wiping away the tears one by one. Others may not understand the value of that, but we do. The lights dimmed in the cathedral of eternal radiance as Death's disco ball descended from above. It sent eerie light bouncing off the walls, reflected in turn in Abaddon's many eyes. Come, let us write the conclusion to our legend, Doom said, extending his hand to his partner. Let us have our last dance. The two gods slowly circles the cathedral hall, hands on hips, drawing out his last stolen moment together. It had been love at first sight. Sight? Come on. Abaddon knew, and no matter what Doom believed, that love would never die. If anyone else ever tries to dance with me, Abaddon swore, I'll obliterate them. Oh, they did it. They did it. They referenced a thing. From the first game. So, okay, to explain, okay, Abaddon, who is not a character in Guild Wars 2. He is a fallen god, and you kill him in Guild Wars 1 as a player. As a player, you kill Abaddon, you kill a god. And there's a mission. It's the ultimate mission of the Nightfall campaign, of the Nightfall expansion, basically. And you attack Abaddon. Now, Abaddon is like an old school style boss with just the head and the hands. And yeah, he has tentacles on his head. And when you approach him, there's like a quiet moment where you don't have to actually fight him. You engage the fight at like a little arena down there. So before you enter the arena, you can actually emote, right? Without being afraid that he will instantly kill you. Well, that is the thing. If you actually emote with dance, Abaddon will start dancing again. Along with you. He will do like dance moves. And at the end of his dance moves, he will actually kill you. So, and wipe your entire party. So that's like a little hidden Easter egg of that boss fight. And Snargle obviously provided a context for this. So, funny, fun thing. Okay, Bram. This could be fun. I mean, the part after we're done here, we beat Scarlet, but do we have to stand around on display like trophies in a Hunter's Lodge? How's the leg? Did Rox tell you to say that? Never mind. My leg is fine. Scarlet broke my bones, but I'm still on my feet, and I'm getting stronger every day. Glad to be here with all my teammates. We deserve to bask a bit in the crowd's appreciation after our victory over Scarlet. Plus, they say us being here is good for Lion's Arch. Any word from Rytlock? Nothing conclusive. He's been pretty tense and distant. Well, more tense and distant than usual. I'm hoping for the best and preparing for the worst.
Hi there.
Why are you here today? We're here for the festival to support Lion's Arch, but after that, it's back to work. Scarlet may be dead, but she left a lot of questions in her wake. We're going to answer them. Goodbye. And there's special dialogue from Magister Ella McKay for some reason. We'll see what she says, but it would seem that she just repeats the same thing. Yeah, it's just a recap of the story, and she talks about
she lost her entire warband
all
in
our
mining
NPCs.
explosion.
I don't know
Since
why
then,
this
she
is here.
performed tasks for
But
Rytlock
there's
Brimstone.
there's an interesting thing. There's an icon for
She crossed
a
paths with
collection
Bran at the
achievement
Molten Alliance
thing.
facility. Together, under the leadership of the Pact Commander,
Okay, what have I done
infiltrated
with
the weapons
McKay?
base, freed the prisoners, and destroyed that operation. Throughout Scarlet's
no.
campaign,
Oh
Rox
no.
fought beside
Oh no,
the
she's
Pact
gonna keep
Commander,
talking, isn't she?
providing ranged support and healing the injured. She accompanied the strike team that led the assault on Scarlet's
Alright, no, we're
Breachmaker
just
in
gonna do
Lion's
this,
Arch.
okay?
When-
For now. The city has seen great tragedy, but the bravery you and your compatriots showed has set it on a path of healing. It will not be the same as it was, but it will bear its scars proudly. Still, I wish I could see Lion's Arch as it was before. Many wish to dwell in the past to their own ill, but to draw strength from your memories, good and bad, is one of the ways of a true hero. In this, allow me to aid your journey. What do you mean? In the distant north, there is an ancient and powerful tool known as the Scrying Pool. Strengthen your memories by gathering mementos of your adventures up until now, and a new vision may open. Alright, let's see where this goes. And there you go. That's Lion's Memory, where we actually finished Trail of Memory by speaking to the Mist Stranger. I actually know what this is about. If you've been collecting these items, basically what you actually get, and this used to be like a secret item, it is Lion's Pride. And as you can see, double clicks to travel to the memory of old Lion's Arch or return from it. So this is basically like an item that lets you into old Lion's Arch as an instance. I don't know the specifics, but I know it's there. It's a key to old LA, and you actually have to finish all of the stories, which we haven't done yet. We don't have the Breachmaker Drive loop, but we are working on it. And yeah, by talking to the Mist Stranger, apparently, which I could have missed easily, we do need this for completing the collection. So that's pretty pog. Speak with the Mist Stranger in the last story mission meeting that I've right. Okay, he doesn't say anything. Okay, nothing new. Alright, so we're pretty much done here. We're not gonna talk to McKay. We can talk to her at any point in New Lion's Arch. She will recap the story. Screw that. What we're going to do is revisit some of the instances for lore books and for audio logs. It's actually not that bad. It's a single instance right at the start, and then this achievement. That should be it. Everything else we can basically do off stream. I would like to do some of this on stream as well at some point. We don't have to rush it. We finished the story, so next time we are going to stream the new story, not this thing. But I would like to revisit this after we finish the meta achievement, which we don't have to do again on the stream, but I might be back for some of these achievements on stream. We will see which ones I'm gonna just quickly check what we're missing, which is participation in the meta. This is again the meta. These are story instances, but combat related, and this is the Edge of the Mists. Other than that, it's just meta, and all of this meta. Okay, so that's pretty good. Back to the story panel then, story journal. Replay this episode, and I mean, replay it for achievements, please. We can actually go to any of these starbursts. So we will do Scarlet's Secret Lair, as I believe that is the first instance of the entire story. So we should probably take this in order. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this. I'm just gonna finish this on stream. I don't know how long it will take us. We will do a very brief. Oh, okay. It actually starts with the marionette fight, which we are not interested in actually. I am interested in one thing and one thing only, and that is, well, you know, the lore documents, which I can't actually, I don't quite remember how you get into the lair. When we had it as an active story step, it actually showed us the way. I will be able to find it though. I do remember it because there's like a guild rush here, so it is actually possible. I'll just retrace my steps, right? That's all you need to do. Oh yeah, this is a different entrance, but if we actually follow these flag posts, which are empty at the moment, we will be able to retrace the steps of the Bear Lope, and there should be a holographic wall along here somewhere. It's right behind this scroll. So connect power core, and yeah, for achievements, that's exactly why we're here. So let me just try to find it on my own. We didn't find it the first time we were around, which is fine, I guess, but I really don't know where to look, where else to look. It is weird, because there's nothing else to highlight. It genuinely is not, and I don't understand it. The fact that I missed it, that's pretty suspicious. Let me just put it that way. There's so many documents here, but I guess most of them story related, so they don't count. Notes on the marionette. Oh yeah, and of course we did find 2 extra. Just 2 though, and there are still 2 hidden. This one was one of the ones we found. I guess it's probably not gonna be anything super obvious, considering we didn't get it on our first try. This thing is just flasks, so whatever. I don't understand it. It just genuinely feels like we interacted with everything, which is, again, I do have the feeling now as well. So I don't know what's going on in here. I guess we will have to. Consult the wiki. As much as I don't like to do that, it doesn't make 0 sense to me that we can find it. Okay, it's investigative study and victory speech, Scarlet's Secret Lair. After entering the password into the console and displaying the map of Tyria, interact again for a dialog box to access the text record. Okay, so it's all in the console. It's actually all in the console. We should probably read all of these fragments just to make sure our character knows the password. Of course, I know the password already by heart, but there we go. It's okay. Well, now we are actually in control of putting it in. So.
What is this?
Oh, there you go. So this is pretty shifty. With the display activated, the console appears to have a few records available to read. Access text record, OMAD. So again, new text. New text didn't exist in the original implementation. Day new. New experiment. New journal. Sierra is ready. Oh, Kiara is ready. Oh, this is OMAD's. We should put on a different voice. Kiara is ready. Excited, even. My previous attempts have all ended in failure, but Kiara, if anyone can pierce the veil, it's her. I've made her aware of the possible risk, just like the others, but she's still keen to go through with it. I'm torn. Kiara is the most brilliant student I've had the pleasure to mentor. Her propensity for learning is beyond anything I've seen in the Sylvari, but this breakthrough could change everything about how we view the very magical fabric of Tyria. Kiara is in the isolation unit. Her vitals are stable and there's minimal movement. Already a vast improvement over previous volunteers, but I'm still anxious. If I keep squeezing my left ear, it'll bruise for certain. Is this wrong? Should I cut my losses while she's still whole? Vitals are still stable. She's been writing for a few hours now, shifting from screams to laughter from moment to moment. Every genius has their doubts, moments where they question the worth of their pursuit and their methods. Those who say otherwise are either unhinged or terrible liars. This isn't like Warp's work. I didn't kidnap my subjects and torture them. Am I too attached? Too close for this? Maybe. Would Kiara be furious with me if I brought her out too early? Alchemy. I need sleep. Vitals are erratic at times, but nothing I can't correct. My left ear is bruised. I slept all of 3 hours. The subject scratched. Kiara has exhibited bouts of thrashing and continued emotional instability. There are moments when she'll speak or shout in response to something. None of the previous participants made it this far. We're on the cusp of a breakthrough. I know it. And then she goes mad and kills him. Victory speech. Okay, and that's achievement finished. We actually get a reward for that as well. Is this also OMAD? No, normally I'd wing this sort of thing over a holo broadcast, but the occasion merits some special attention and a proper editor. It's been a moment since I've written anything other than research notes. I'm no savior, no hero in gleaming armor with glorious purpose, though I thought in light of my success, triumph, I should take a moment to thank all of the friends and mentors who helped make this victory possible. My dear pale mother, it's only natural that you'd protect your children. And my dear pale mother, okay, so this might be Scarlet. My dear pale mother, it's only natural that you'd protect your children from the dark truths of this world, but as a born truth seeker, I was glad, stricken through, eager to lift this privileged burden, weight from you. To Jenna, who could, stricken, should have listened. I hope your tea biscuits taste of divinity's reach fear, and that your gardens smell of your dead. OMAD, sweet, insignificant, stricken, ignorant OMAD, I hope you feel this. I hope it hurts just a little. To my alliances, you were all so brave and compliant. And finally, my Trin, if you haven't fallen to the Pact Commander, I assume you'll be listening when I give this speech. Perhaps nearby, under the weight of my boot? Wouldn't that be something? You and your friends have meddled with my plans at every turn. I'm almost flattered, in a way. I've always wanted a proper rival. Stricken. Come find me at the grand finale. I've got some toys that'll finally help you and your friends kick that nasty breathing habit once and for all. Thank you. Good night and good luck. Alright.
Quite a reward.
And we get a cape for that. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Alright, it's pretty good. It actually reminds me of Guild Wars 1 capes. Those are Pog. And let's get that audio log and end the stream. actually end the stream there. The audio log is of course supposed to be in let me see. It's not the dead end. I'm sorry for yawning. I'm so sorry. No. Oh, it is supposed to be in the evacuation story chapter, which is kind of bad. That's not good. We will actually employ the wiki for that instantly. I don't really care, because that is a huge instance, and I do want to end the stream relatively soon. So, the evacuation behind the westmost broken mist portal south of the Fort Mariner Pact emergency waypoint. It is a purple object on the ground. Where's the map again? Right, there's this little map. Okay, so it's the mists portals. Right, yeah, okay. Oh, and we need to do a little bit of this. That's fine, I guess. Okay, let's ignore most of this and just keep rushing. Please leave me alone. Oh no, we will have to push this or do this defense event. That's pretty impractical, but whatever. Alright, this will take a while again with our build and stuff, our comfortable but fairly impractical build. Can't believe I'm doing this start of this instance for the third time already. Should have been paying more attention to the achievements. But there's no other leftovers here, so we should be fine.
Over here.
It's the last time we're doing it ever. Perhaps not ever, but for the foreseeable future, let's say. Let's just say that.
Charged up.
Alright, thank God. Okay, let's talk to rocks right away. Come on, can we actually speed this up or what?
They picked on the wrong city.
Yeah, sure.
This looks like a full-on invasion to me.
I think you're right. They're killing anyone who hasn't evacuated yet. We have to get non-combatants out of here.
We have been live for 1 hour and 13 minutes already. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Snap, snap, snap. Come on, let's get snappy.
I'm not fleeing. I'm fighting.
Fair enough. Then I am too.
Okay, and the whole city is open now. We can continue on. And we are actually supposed to go dead on south and explore the broken portals that would normally lead to the mists and to World versus World and stuff. But now there is actual story stuff in there. And yeah, for obvious reasons we are not going to be finishing the instance, just like we didn't finish the previous one. Well, technically we did. We had to.
Charged up.
But this one we will just abandon as soon as we listen to what Scarlet has to say. It's not actually bigger on the inside, but the compression field can give that impression. Just don't put your hand in for long. Okay.
Over here.
Dad, forget the lighthouse. We need to get out of the city.
Tiny scoffer of holding. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put that on a side character. That's pretty nifty. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's so obvious now, but of course we already know where to look for it. And is the dialogue gonna play? Thank you.
If this is about Dragon Bash, we're out of time. Scarlet, please. The crew needs you to be stronger than this. And you failed me, just like the rest of them. I'm standing in a well of blood, and the smell. Rotting fruit. Sweet. Metallic. Burning.
Over here.
When the time comes, everything I know will be devoured. It is going to happen, and I am not prepared. If you're talking about the attack, preparations are... I am talking about the result. Tell me what I can do. Tell me how to help you. You can pick up that gun and follow.
Okay, interesting. They are painting Scarlet in a very different light, retrospectively, which is, I don't know, I guess good. She was very out of place in the grand scheme of things, but this gives a little more grounded perspective to what she was doing, and still, it's weird having these contexts. Where she seems like a sensible villain. Well, you know, for a villain, she seems like having a sensible motivation and junk. However, it does clash somewhat with her like Joker-like appearance, with her like Harley Quinn persona. In all of the story instances where she just like is an antagonist to us. It feels a little weird. Still, she remains a little out of place in the grand scheme of things. But this grounds her a little bit. This puts her into the perspective there a fair bit. Okay, but that's it from me now. We finished it. Yay, we did it. So tomorrow, it's potentially possible to stream the new content. We might not actually be streaming tomorrow on Tuesday. We might be streaming it later, just by virtue of some IRL stuff. So yeah, Tuesday might not be the streaming day. It might be Wednesday. But hopefully, if the story is long enough, I'll do Thursday as well. Perhaps Friday, but I will want to leave it at that for now. However, I do desperately want to come back with Legendary Journey, with my streams that are aimed at collecting stuff for the legendary weapons, because I've got a lot of materials. We just need to do the collections and complete maps, and I think that's a fun project. I am having fun making it every single time, and slowly progressing through it. However, the progress has been incredibly slow, and I do have some plans on how to structure the episodes as well, to make it a little more worthwhile as a VOD as well. Not only as a stream, which I don't have any audience for, but if I can make it a worthwhile video on demand, it might actually be pretty cool. So that's that. I will post the links just in case that the one viewer that the stream element or OBS is actually showing up, or the dock in OBS is showing up is interested in finding these VODs, there is a link to my YouTube, and yeah, if you actually go visit my Patreon, it is possible to donate money to me over there. I haven't actually picked up any of them yet, because I have $1 there, which it has surely devalued over the time it's been there. But yeah, that's it for me for today. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow, probably Wednesday or Thursday, more likely. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. Bye bye. How much do we got left in this? It's actually 3 achievements. Only 3 achievements, which we can do through story, purely through story, which is pretty interesting.